From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your morning update.
Ants Meats and Grocery is much more than a grocery store. We carry a full line of quality meats, local and organic vegetables, and a large variety of fish, Green Mountain Smart Control pellet grills, and a full deli case of sandwiches and side dishes.
Good morning, everyone. Just a quick reminder, I got a free Weather NorCal app if you're new to Weather NorCal. Number one, welcome. And number two, there it is. Got a free Weather NorCal app. Everything you need at the palm of your hands. Just go to your app store, search for Weather NorCal. There is the logo right there. Just click on that, click install, and you're downloading that app for free. And you've got everything you need right there in the palm of your hands, right there. All right, take a look at the rainfall totals. Pretty impressive out in the valley. Over a half an inch for many of us out at the Redding Airport, that is, 0.51, almost 0.6 inches in Red Bluff. Look at Corning, 0.44, over 6/10 out in Chico, and Oroville, 0.47. Even along the coast, look at Klamath, 0.96, Crescent City, pretty good there. Not bad in Eureka, but as usual, we just don't see as much activity off to the north and east. Take a look at these photos. This is courtesy of John in Montgomery Creek at 2,500 feet. Nice little dusting of snow out there, so snow levels were rather low as expected. This is above Orleans Soames Bar. This is from Misty Rickwalt. She's actually a frequent, sends pictures here, and I appreciate her activity here. 3,000 feet. There you can see the snow coming down. Looked like it was a pretty slushy snow, but it's snow nonetheless. So thank you, Misty, for sending in that photo. And this is from Karen Smithers out in Shingletown at 3,600 feet. Yeah, Shingletown got to see some good snow. As she sent this image, she said she got 7 inches of snow and it was still coming down. So probably saw more than 7 inches of snow out in the Shingletown area. Want to remind you that the best way for you to share your photos is through the app that I had just mentioned. All you do is scroll down at the very bottom of the app and it'll say share your photos. And then it's very easy to do that. This is the best and easiest way for me to share your photos on these weather updates, and not to mention on my live show, Coffee with Kruger. So do that for me. And also, when you send those images, let me know location, number one, and number two, if snow is involved, what your elevation is. That's really a big help as well. So big help. If you want people to see your photos right here on Weather NorCal, you can share those photos very easily from the app. All right, take a look at the weather headlines. We've got a few isolated mountain flurries again today and possibly even into tomorrow, but it's not going to be significant. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Snow levels on average around 3,000 feet, but it'll be mainly dry this weekend, including the mountains as we go into Saturday, Sunday. And really, going through next week, I am seeing a massive discrepancy in the long-range forecast models. Timing, intensity, and rain, it's just looking it's all over the place. And it's really making our confidence in that longer range forecast really low. And we'll get into that here in just a second here, but I want to show you something. Take a look at the planner here for today. Oh man, looking at some sunshine. I know some of you are very happy about this, and I want you to know that you can enjoy this dry weather guilt-free. Don't worry about it. It's going to be fine. We have enough rain. We're above normal for the season. We could use a little bit more snowpack, but we've got plenty of time to add to that snowpack. Look at Siskiyou, Modoc County, mostly sunny skies, although there could be a flurry or two later this afternoon, and not to mention in the eastern mountains as well. We take you out to the north coast, looking at partly cloudy skies there. Inland, mainly sunny, and not to mention Trinity County, maybe looking at a few clouds. But otherwise, we take a look at what's going on here. That's the area of low pressure that brought us the rain, and not to mention that low elevation snow. This is a cold storm system. So the colder air in its wake, and as a result, things are clearing out this morning. I think we'll be looking at some widespread frost across the Sacramento Valley, especially the north end of the valley. So temperatures are cold. If you have your car parked outside, be prepared for the fact that you may have to scrape off some of that ice, all right? Or should I say frost. There, of course, you can see, of course, the future cast. I've got snow levels in there because, again, look at this afternoon. I mean, you have to look closely. We could see a flurry or two in Siskiyou, Modoc, and even Lassen County. So that's why I've included the chance in there, but keep in mind anything we see today is going to be few and far between. Now look at this as we go into tomorrow morning, mainly clear skies, just a couple of those high clouds. Friday afternoon, same situation. A system kind of passing to our north and east could bring some snow flurries in Siskiyou, Modoc, and even into parts of Lassen County, but everyone else looking fairly dry for your Friday. Now, as we go into Saturday, looks like we're really going to start to clear things out for sunny skies and even warmer temperatures for your Saturday. Now, looking at the rainfall totals, I just want to put this in here to really illustrate the lack of rain that we're seeing in the forecast here over the next several days. And same situation with the snow. Most of it will be here. And you can see just how insignificant that is as well. So we're not seeing a lot of rain. We're not seeing a lot of snow here. Of course, that's through Thursday. We're taking into Friday and then going into Saturday as well. So again, most of it's Siskiyou, Modoc, Lassen County, and maybe eastern portions of Shasta and Tehama counties. But again, it's nothing to be concerned about. Minor impacts when it comes to travel as well. All right, I'm going to show you the long range, but I want you to take it with a grain of salt, because this is just one forecast model that we're looking at. This is the GFS. It's the American forecast model. All right, so I'm going to talk about this, and then we'll also talk about it in comparison with the European forecast model. All right, so we go into Sunday. It's picking up on a little bit of activity passing to the north. European forecast model saying, nope, that's not going to happen. We go into your Monday. All right, so you can see this rain coming in Monday and Tuesday. European forecast model saying, no, not going to happen. All right, and then this gets a lot more aggressive as we go into Thursday and even into Friday. European forecast model wants to take these systems and basically break them apart and fizzle out before they really hit the valley. So here's the bottom line. I'm not expecting to see a lot of rainfall through at least the middle of next week. As we get towards the end of next week into that next weekend, so not this upcoming weekend, but a week from then, I think we're going to start to see long range, better chances for some rain entering the picture here. And what's making that feel a little bit more promising, take a look at this. We were looking at approximately the same time frame yesterday. All of this, these brown colors below normal rainfall, was over Northern California. But check it out. As we go into the 14th through the 18th, now we're back into the green here. So we are seeing better chances, it looks like, towards the middle and especially the latter part of next week to see some more rainfall. And going beyond that, we're seeing even darker shades of green indicating better chances of seeing above normal rainfall. So remember when I said enjoy this dry and beautiful weather, especially over the weekend, guilt-free, because we've got more rain and more snow heading our way coming into the forecast. Now, one thing I want to mention, and I don't want you to get too concerned about this, is that as we do look at the long range, we're also looking at above normal temperatures. These storm systems won't be quite as cold. They're not going to be coming from the Gulf of Alaska. They'll be coming more from mid-latitudes. However, that being said, I still think we'll see snow levels low enough that the ski park will be looking at snow, that the Sierra will be, a lot of the Sierra will be looking at snow. So we're going to be adding to that snowpack. We'll just be looking at snow levels probably around the 3,000 to 4,000 foot range as opposed to the 2,000 to 3,000 foot range. Now, for those of you who live in the valley and want snow, well, something like a scenario like that's just not very promising. So I just don't anticipate any snow for the valley anytime soon at this point. Taking a look at our wave heights, you can see about 9 feet for today. So good, right? They drop a little bit going to tonight to tomorrow morning, and even tomorrow afternoon, they're dropping as well. So good news for those of you that need to be on those small boats. Now take a look at this. We actually have a coastal flood advisory once again. It's basically just because of the high tides, the high astronomical tides that we're dealing with here. So a lot of the low-lying areas along the coast are going to be looking at, again, the potential for flooding again through noon today. All right, here's a marine forecast for your Thursday. North winds at 10 to 20 knots, waves from the northwest at 12 feet at 13 seconds, and from the northwest at 9 feet at 16 seconds. Your high and low tide for today, and of course a small craft advisory through today. Here's your Trinity County neighborhood forecast, and again, we take a look at what we've got going on. I think we'll see some patchy fog Friday morning. Dry for the weekend, and then you see that chance of showers there on Tuesday. You're going to see chances, especially as we get into next week here, for some areas. I think the coast and parts of the north parts of Northern California have the best chance for maybe seeing some showers here from Monday through Wednesday. But here's what I want to say. Monday through Wednesday, I'm just not seeing anything significant. Tuesday, if the GFF pulls through, then we're talking about some decent rain coming in on Tuesday of next week. But the European forecast model is completely dry. So we're seeing just these polar opposites when we're talking about forecast rain going through next week with the long-range forecast model. So it's getting, again, the confidence is rather low at this point. So we take a look at your North Coast forecast, looking to the north, 54 degrees for Smith River, 53 for Gasquet, and of course, taking a look at your Siskiyou County neighborhood forecast, 43 in Fort Jones, 41 for Etna. Here's Thursday and Friday. So today, yeah, we're going to see a passing snow flurry here and there at about 3,000 feet. Don't worry about it. Not going to be a problem. I don't anticipate it to be a problem for any travel. Okay, it's just going to be a passing flurry and that's it. Nothing big, nothing major. Same situation on Friday. A passing flurry here and there, but it's not going to create problems on those mountain highways. Same situation for Modoc County. We've got today and tomorrow, scattered snow flurries throughout the day today and tomorrow, but not enough to really cause problems on those mountain highways. Still cold though, right? You can see for the eastern mountains, once again, same thing, maybe some snow flurries, nothing to be concerned about, minor issues when we're talking about travel. But that being said, always check those latest conditions here. Temperatures upper 30s to low 40s for your daytime highs today. Here's your Valley neighborhood forecast brought to you by Haas Farm. So temperatures around 50 degrees. So yes, we're seeing more sunshine today, but the colder air is in place and it's not going to warm up a whole lot. I think we'll see temperatures only reaching somewhere in the low, maybe some mid 50s for some of the warmer spots today. And then of course we can see about 50 for Whiskeytown, 52 for Lakehead, 53 in Redding, and Red Bluff a high of about 52 degrees. So here's your 7-day outlook for Redding. So again, let's take a look at the 7-day forecast and talk about it here for a second. Okay, today, mainly sunny skies, gorgeous. Still a little on the chilly side. You may need that light jacket. On Friday, a few more clouds, but again, still dry. Saturday looking gorgeous. Temperatures low 60s. Sunday, I think we'll see some more clouds, but mainly dry. Right? And then we go into Monday, I'm expecting dry conditions. Now, remember what I was saying, the GFS on Tuesday, very aggressive with the rain. European forecast model says, nope, not a drop of rain. So that's why I put the chance in there. Just want you to be aware that that's something I'm watching, and I'll keep you updated with that. This is one of those long-range forecasts. This is a stay tuned type of long-range forecast because, again, as I mentioned, there's a lot of discrepancy going in the long range. Looks like Wednesday, though, again, mainly partly cloudy skies with temperatures in the low 60s.